So I haven't made a video in the last couple of weeks, and there's a reason for that. I've been sick. I've had a bug, a flu, a virus. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. He's got the vid. But I doubt that. But I don't know for certain because I haven't gone to a doctor. Now, granted, this virus is worse than I thought it would be. But living in constant fear, living in fear in general, isn't living. Now, for some strange reason, which I can't fully understand, is people choose fear. They choose to wallow. Why? Could it possibly be a victim mentality? Do they enjoy a woe is me mentality? The idea that the world, the universe, everything is out to get me, and thus need to be saved? In my life, I don't choose fear. I don't choose to wallow in what might happen. Now, granted, like any living, breathing Homo sapien, I experience fear and anxiety from time to time. That's just inevitable. And when I do, I face the horrible. And right there, that aspect ties in with the left-hand path. Staring the horrible, the horrific in the face. That's what we do on the path. We don't turn away. Now, what I mean by stare in the face of the horrible is if I'm in a situation and the world seems to be crashing in on me, I think of the worst, the most horrific thing I can possibly think of. And that is, for me personally, that would be outliving my daughters. Or, for that matter, outliving my wife. And if that were to happen, if I was in that situation, I would look back at this time, right now, this time, as probably the best time of my life. It's called optimism. Realizing that what I have right now is pretty damn good. And that may sound odd coming from somebody on the left-hand path, because I know we've been vilified as being negative and nihilistic, but far from it. The left-hand path is the more optimistic of the two paths. Why is that? Because we face reality. We face our fears. We find a kinship with the horrors that be, if you will. Where on the right-hand path, the right-hand path, they insist that there must be a buffer between you and the horrible. Thus plays in the idea of God. God is that buffer between you and the horrible, you and Satan. But us on the left-hand path, we turn Satan into a friend. Now, I can't help but notice there's a definite similarity between the right-hand path and the political situation that we're in right now in society. Both need fear to further their agenda. In politics, it's fear of the government going too far or not far enough, or the president being a tyrant, or the president being too soft, or it's fear. And the media utilizes fear in conjunction with the powers that be to keep the flock in line and to keep the wolves at bay. So, in conclusion, don't wallow in fear. Instead, utilize the horror, if you will. Feel it, face it, and move on from it. Because as someone said, a bit wiser than myself, whatever doesn't kill you